All right, let's jump right into this. Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going to completely decode a definitive 10-step real-world project roadmap. If you've ever found yourself trapped in that infinite loop of tutorial hell, building 20 identical calculators but still feeling entirely unready for an actual job, well, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to break down the exact sequence of projects that will actually get you hired.
Now, what we're talking about today isn't just some random directory of apps thrown together over a weekend. It's a carefully scaffolded curriculum. You can really think of it as a strategic hero's journey of progressive skill complexity. Every single project on this list forces a very specific conceptual breakthrough, and it's designed to take you from an absolute beginner to, frankly, a highly hireable full-stack engineer. And this journey happens chronologically, building up your vital muscle memory at every single milestone. You start small in month 1 with a basic to-do app. By month 3, you're stepping up to architect a blog CMS. Month 6 pushes you into live data with a chat application. And then by month 12, you're crossing the finish line by deploying a full-stack SaaS application. It's literally a marathon of compounding knowledge.
So, here's our roadmap for the journey ahead. 1. Laying the foundation. 2. Building the business tier. 3. Creating interactive real-time systems. And 4. The ultimate challenge, SaaS. Okay, Section 1. Laying the foundation, which focuses on mastering basic interfaces. We're going to start with 3 sequential steps: the To-Do app, the Weather app, and the Movie app. Step 1 forces you to actually grasp local state management and basic CRUD operations. Step 2 introduces you to the chaos of the outside world, handling asynchronous data fetching and, of course, those inevitable CORS errors from external APIs. Then, by step 3, the Movie app, you're tasked with structuring all that unpredictable data into a seamless, responsive UI. Now, you might be wondering, why start so small? Well, just look at the massive architectural leap required here. A To-Do app is isolated, it's predictable. But an e-commerce store? Suddenly you're dealing with relational data, active financial transactions, session management, and role-based access. You simply can't secure a complex checkout cart if you haven't yet mastered how to capture a basic text input. This foundation completely prepares you for the heavy lifting later on. Moving right along to Section 2, building the business tier and scaling up to complex data. This is where things get really interesting. By tackling a blog CMS, an e-commerce store, and an admin dashboard, your focus dramatically shifts away from just the front end to the back end. You're now architecting relational databases that actually won't buckle under heavy loads. You're implementing complex authorization, like separating the admins from your basic users, and you're managing actual inventory state. Basically, you're thinking a lot less like a designer and much more like a true engineer. Okay, so you've mastered static data and basic routing. But how do you handle real-time, dynamic interactions? Because let's be real, the modern web definitely doesn't patiently wait for you to refresh the page. That brings us to Section 3, creating interactive real-time systems, which is all about engaging the user. Building a social media app, a chat application, and a learning management system introduces entirely new architectural headaches. You're no longer just requesting data, you're pushing it. Whether you're managing WebSockets for instant chat delivery, resolving tricky race conditions in a live social feed, or tracking granular user progress across different modules, these specific apps force you to master the dynamic real-time sync that highly paid roles absolutely demand. And now, the culmination of it all. Section 4, the ultimate challenge, SaaS, the final boss. The full-stack SaaS application. This right here is the ultimate crucible. It forces you to synthesize every single concept from the past 9 builds. You need the seamless interfaces from Phase 1, the relational data architecture from Phase 2, and the real-time WebSockets from Phase 3. Now, on top of all that, you have to stack complex multi-tenant database isolation, recurring Stripe billing webhooks, and bulletproof authentication. If you can successfully build and deploy this, you are undeniable. So we've walked the entire path today from a basic to-do list all the way up to a full-blown SaaS architecture. Understanding this progression removes the guesswork from your career and gives you a clear, actionable target for every single coding session. So I'm going to leave you with this. Which of these real-world projects will you start building today to level up your own developer journey? The roadmap is yours for the taking. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Now get out there and go write some code.